Princess of Wands, the daughter of the fire flames. The picture. The female form on the card characterizes the fire of passion as an expression of stormy youthful armorness. She is completely naked and dances in an undulating flame, reminiscent in its shape of the letter Yod. The flame symbolizes the blaze igniting male hearts, and her unclothed condition embodies the willingness for sexual union. Her devotion, however, is ambivalent. Everywhere she appears, she causes unrest, ruminates in the depths of other people, and provokes passionate entanglements without committing herself on an emotional level. The oversized feelers of her headgear symbolize inner conflicts, the inability to have a true exchange concealed behind intense sexual desire. This is expressed in the image of the tiger, indicating passion and a cat-like suppleness, as well as the separation of instinctual drives from the life of the emotions. Seen psychologically, she personifies the sexual pleasure principle, the spontaneous childlike impulse of giving way to instinctual drives without bothering about their integration with the feelings. She is careless and insatiable in the choice of her methods of attaining her wishes. She requires a partner who can deal with heights. She is the master of quick ignition of feelings that hiss upwards like a jet flame and develop the object of its desire in blazing heat, at least until a new love is sparked. Then the old one is quickly rejected. Her emotional development is similar to the nervousness of a temperature curve. She is priestess of fire that fans the flames of the golden altar of the libido and lets the energies flare up in a sun staff. The myth. In this temperamental lady, we encounter the unstable, uncontrolled, introverted flame of the fire, or the inner glow of emotions that are consuming, fathomless, and uncontrollable. She is symbolized by the beautiful Helen, as the figure of the daughter of Zeus from Greek mythology, and by Leda, spouse of Menelaus, whose abduction by Paris caused the Trojan War to begin. Her seductive beauty is associated with a strong magnetic eroticism, letting everyone who sees her fall in love with her. However, she expresses much more than just seductive feminine charms. She personifies the hypnotic power of feminine instincts related to an inner inability to have a true commitment. Helen is the reduced human form of the archetypal Aphrodite, acting from the pose of erotic self-promotion without the intention of a commitment, only for as long as the darting flames of passion last. Interpretations. This card can represent a person in any area of life, but it can just as well mean an experience in the corresponding area in question. As a person, this card personifies a passionate young woman who orients herself towards recognition and external splendor, even if she is inwardly vulnerable and insecure. She represents the fiery region of earth, expressing itself in dance and movement. It is an image of the side of us that, overwhelmed by unrestrained desire for love, relinquishes itself to the instinctual drives. She embodies carefreeness, a zest for living, joy in sex, independence, and refreshing spontaneity, as well as a carefreeness sometimes giving the impression of thoughtlessness. The card symbolizes the initial impulse that puts something in motion. Without it, nothing would happen. With it, there is a creative period of change indicated, an impetuous new beginning, a light-hearted striving forward. It can, however, show traits of irresponsibility. Consciousness. The daughter of the flame corresponds to fire in its spontaneous, impatient beginnings. This is why this card is the herald of new starts and represents the creative power of a still invisible will before this has been condensed into concrete intention. It thereby expresses the suspenseful expectation of nothing in particular. Profession. The professional field is ruled by vague dissatisfaction with prevailing conditions, sooner or later leading to a change. The aspect of change contained by this card is the first strong stirring of an inner endeavor, bringing new ideas into the world and thereby moving something, yet there are often too many ideas flooding us over simultaneously. Relationships. In the area of relationships, the princess often appears to us as seduction and an invitation for titillating adventure. This contains an enriching and animating aspect for an existing partnership, as well as an attraction into a new, exciting relationship in which things develop more quickly than Emily Post could imagine. Astrology. Venus in the fire signs of fire houses. Element. Earth in the element of fire. Person. A lively, easily enthusiastic, and impulsive young woman who readily falls in love, but is also moody, headstrong, and egocentric. Instinct. Passion and sexual charisma. Goal. Joy of life, love, high spirits. Light. Enthusiasm, courage, beauty, and power. Shadow. Reduced intuitional grasp and ability to be devoted, sexual problems, moodiness, arrogance, and egocentricity. Quality. Enthusiasm and passionate power of love. Princess of Wands, the daughter of the fire of flames.